for watching Digging Deep, and as you all can tell, I am back in the small engine shop yet again. We have Project Banshee in the house, guys. We had a couple things come down the pipe on me jetting this thing and trying to get it tuned. And in the last videos, I kind of shown or kind of said how it was running lean up top, and I could definitely hear it in the engine. I could hear all the air pulling in the engine. It just didn't sound quite wet and crisp enough. And anybody that's been around two strokes long enough, you know what I mean when I say that. But anyhow, I worked on getting it dialed in, and then I could kind of tell, like, as I was doing, I did 2 plug chops now, and I've been up the back and forth out the road quite a few times, and I can just kind of tell something's got a little bobble in the rear, and I found out we got a bent rear axle. So we got a new rear axle here. We're going to throw on here, guys, and it's just the niche brand. It's supposed to widen it a little bit. I think like 1 to 5/8 to 3. I don't know how it would get to 3 on the spacers provided, but we'll take a look at that. And we got some wheel spacers to put on the front. I think it's 2-inch wheel spacers. I know, guys, it's not the way to do it. I'd love to have extended A-arms, but again, this is on a budget. And then we have the Shift Star mod, and then the K-Saver. So we're going to get all this stuff thrown on there, guys, and then we're going to get out on the trails here real soon for y'all. So without further ado, let's start tearing into this thing. You guys, take a look here. This is all my parts here. This is the niche axle, unknown brand spacers. I got them off eBay. And then a timing plate. Also got that off eBay as well. Doesn't look like the craftsmanship's too bad. Not sure I like that edge right there too well. But other than that, doesn't look too bad. I think that's just a aftermarket, no name eBay brand. Not sure what exact brand that is. And then we have our washer and clip for the idle gear that I didn't put on the last time. And also, while we're in there, we're going to do the Shift Star mod. And they also have the upgraded ball bearing on there. So, and then here is our K-Saver. I think this one was actually from Amazon. I'm not 100% on that, but I do know that this was about 30 couple bucks on Amazon, I do believe. And then the K-Saver was on Amazon as well. And I do not know the price of it. If I think about it, I'll throw it all in the clip here for you guys and start helping you all out in case you're interested on what I purchased here. Have a look, guys. That's the Raptor 700 wheels I just got on there. Looks so much better. I like the stance anyway. I think it looks a lot better. And surprisingly enough, as you can see, it's really muddy. I took it out today. I was trying to dial in the jetting on this thing a little bit. And it actually surprised me how these wheels hooked up. They're just stock Raptor 2022 wheels and tires. They're black color wheels. I think they're Maxxis tires. But yeah, I was really surprised on how they performed out there. All right, guys, so let's get into putting some of this stuff on the quad. And I want to get out there and rip soon, guys, but the weather has been so nasty and rainy and wet around here. I guess it's that time of year. But we're going to try and squeeze in a ride for y'all here real soon once we get all this stuff put on. Without further ado, guys, let's get to work, man. All right, guys, not sure I like the design a whole lot on that there, but I guess it all goes back to you get what you pay for. But those little rings, I had a little bit of trouble and getting them on there. I ended up using a 32 millimeter wrench and getting it on there, and then that goes over. That one spacer I had flipped 180 degrees out. All right, guys, so we almost had some catastrophic failure. Oh man, this axle, this niche axle, guys, I do not recommend it. It's just a piss poor design, no instructions, but that's kind of how you got to put the stop on there, like the stock axle. I need to wipe it down, and it's got those rings. Basically, these rings cut loose, but they're compressed in there. I get the design, but I don't like it. And that axle nut goes on there the other way, and then the ring seats up in there. And basically, it works kind of backwards, where you want to take the nut like you're tightening it, and that inner thread will push out on the bushing. But yeah. And if I didn't have this, thank God I put the chain saver on there, because on my ride, and I'll post the video quick. It was the video clip. It was real quick, and on my ride. It whacked up in there and stuffed up in there, and no damage, guys, thanks to the K-Saver. I'm so glad that I put that on there. But I just thought I'm gonna throw this clip in there. We're gonna try this out in the yard and make sure it's good, and rip a little bit before we go blasting out in the trails again. Oh geez. All right, guys. Still have the chain and the brake caliper to throw on there. And I hate working on this thing being this dirty. But we can definitely tell she has a widened stance now. I like it. And believe me, we will put this axle to the test. So I'll have to do a follow-up on this. I will push it to the limits. We're hooking up on a little bit more property next week, so I plan on making a couple little jumps and stuff. So we will definitely be putting this axle to the test 100. All right, let's get this caliper and this chain back on. All right, we got these wheel spacers put on. It's another thing I love about this stand, guys. I spun her 180, started working out here on these wheels. That thing really comes in handy. Man, guys, I can't wait to see this thing out on the ground tomorrow. I'm liking the looks, guys. I'm gonna keep the chain undone because I have to get into the stator side there, remove the flywheel, get to the stator, and reconfigure that backing plate. And then we're also gonna throw on our K-Saver. Front spacers are on. We slap the K-Saver on. This cover, it hits the upper portion of the K-Saver there. So what we're going to do is trim that off. I'll probably just use a cutoff wheel, or maybe even a Sawzall. A cutoff wheel will probably be faster. It might make a little bit more mess. We'll do that later. Just a suggestion on pulling the flywheels. Get this special toolkit. You can get the whole kit on eBay, Amazon, various other websites. You can get a whole kit for doing like Suzuki, Kawasaki, Honda, a bunch of different ones. I'll get it out and show you. I might have lied to you guys. I think I have a Yamaha one here. This is all part of my special tools, but this one on the very bottom has the various ones for a lot of different make and models. But you can actually get that one on. I think I got that one on Amazon for a pretty decent price, but I'm almost sure this is the one we want to use here. And we'll see, because I think this might have been the one. I don't know if when I built the Yamaha Zuma. I got a Polini CC, or I'm sorry guys, it's getting late. I got a 70cc Polini kit on that, running the stock carb jetted out. So yeah, and definitely thread that in as far as you can. We're going to get an adjustable wrench out here and start threading that in as far as you can, because you'll pull them fine threads in a heartbeat, guys. That flywheel and stator, I mean, like I've said before in other videos, this machine, I think, definitely had some low hours on it. I think that stator looks really clean. I'm almost sure that's an OEM stator. Look how pretty this flywheel is. It's a pretty one there. Good shape. So as you can see, you don't have the adjustments in the bolts. As your pickup coil. So yeah, the aftermarket adjustable one. I'll just line the, I can't really see it there. I don't know if you can see it. You'll just have your plus and minus for advanced or retard right here, and then wherever the engine case line comes across is what you set your timing at. So here's a look at our aftermarket adjustable stator plate. All right, my dudes. I did Loctite all these bolts, every single one, even on the wire clamps, everything. Pickup cool, all that. Now these aren't tightened down all the way. Once we get the flywheel onto there, we got to make our adjustments and gap that. The old business card trick will do just fine. Use that even on my pickup coils, on my lawn mowers, lawn tractors, everything. Does just fine 9 times out of 10. Oh, I'm going to Loctite these 3 10 mils too. Last thing we want is this to come, the bolts to come loosen up and come out and mess everything up. It'd be my luck. Oh my. It's getting a little late, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to set a goal on how much I wanted to get done tonight. All right, guys. Again, Loctite these 10 mils. It was a bit of a bear getting those fish through there with the carbs and everything in the way. All right, guys. I know she's dirty, but there's a look at her. Definitely has some more sex appeal, I think. Not sure how well we can see the front. She's dirty. She's gonna get cleaned up, but I knew we were gonna take it for a ride tomorrow. But I just got done firing it up. It's too late to run it, really. I don't want to tick off the neighbors, but so look forward to a ride in the AM, guys. See how this thing runs with putting the timing plate on it, +4 timing. We are going to hold off on the shift mod because I thought I forgot all about the bolt kit I want to get for the side, and I think there was a couple things I forgot that I had written down that I need to order up here quick. That way I'm not opening that clutch side up so many times. Oh, I need to get a new gasket. I want to get a new gasket. And I think there was 1 or 2 other things while I was in there that I wanted to do. I think it's the bolt kit, the gasket, one other thing. But anyhow, look forward to a ride in the morning. All right, guys. So yeah, this ride was short-lived. I got it out on the road, warming it up, and took it back into the trails. And that's when, shabam, we broke the chain. We now have the axle on properly. It was really, really no instructions on this axle whatsoever. And like I say, you get what you pay for. I think this axle was like 150 bucks. So we'll still give this thing a chance. I'm going to put it to the test, go out and rip and tear on it. But I cannot recommend this axle so far. It was a pain in the butt to assemble, and there's a lot of design flaws that I can see. But anyhow, we'll be out the bust on the trails real soon.